Hello everybody, what is up and welcome to another video. This one's going to be a little bit of a different video. As you can see before me, I have a few different enclosures. Basically today I went to go and get some animals that a former coworker of mine was essentially giving away. Well, I mean rehoming. Of course, she did ask for, $50 for them, but I mean, it was actually a really good deal because I got the spiders as well as uh, their enclosures that they came in. Which, by the way, this enclosure right here is a pretty decent enclosure, pretty expensive. Although the mesh is a little bit dented, and it's kind of a bit weak. I think it's gonna need to get changed out for something else eventually, although I haven't done that ever before, so I'm gonna have to figure it out. Anyways, I just wanted to show off what all I got. So in here, I'm not gonna be, if I could focus, I'm not gonna be able to really see anything in here, but down in this tube there's supposed to be an orange baboon tarantula, which, by the way, orange baboon tarantulas come from Africa. They are fairly venomous, and they are very reputable for being pretty mean. So I'll be careful when I'm doing this. I just want to water and see about feeding. I don't know if it's going to take any food, but we'll give it water. I'm trying to do this with one hand, so forgive me. Alright, hopefully the spider doesn't just come flying out, and make sure the spider's not outside of the cork bark. You gotta always be aware of where your spider is when you're dealing with these animals. And sorry about all the background noise. My family is they're doing stuff. They're making dinner. Anyways, let me pour some water in. Hopefully this doesn't startle the spider, cause the spider to come running out or anything like that. I just like to, this is really dry substrate. They do come from Africa, where they do typically go through dry seasons. Ooh, that wasn't very good. The water kind of poured down. Oh, is that the spider's leg? No. I don't know what that is. Alright, well, I gave it water. Now I'm going to give it some food, which I have over here. I have some mealworms. So let's get them out. I'm going to have to actually check to see how the spider is doing, since I can't actually tell whether the spider is even alive or not in there. I do not know. Is that really just a piece of a molt, or is that the actual leg that's sticking out right there? Dang it, phone, focus. See that little orange bit? Is that the actual leg of the spider, or is that... I don't know. Hopefully that actually is the spider. I don't know. I have no clue. This is very, very, very dry substrate, though. It needed a watering. So here we have our mealworms. And what I like to do when it comes to feeding my spiders, especially the more spicy ones, is I get the mealworm and I get it in the tongs, and I can't actually show it here, but I try to get the head and squish the head as good as I can. This is impossible to do with two hands, by the way. There we go. I think I squished the head pretty good that time. And then I basically just drop it at the top of the webbing, and hopefully the spider gets it. We'll see. I'll check in 24 hours, and then, if it hasn't eaten it, I'll take it out, unless it falls down into the tube. Anyways, so, yeah. OBTs are definitely very scary, because they are old world, they have powerful venom, and They are very well known for having an attitude. Thankfully, this one's pretty well behaved. Now, got to put this lid back on my spray bottle. I was just pouring water in, which is typically what I like to do. Okay, so now I moved this enclosure off. So now we're on to this one down here. If I can find it. Where is it? Oh, I see it right there. Oh, it's hard to see in the camera. But I got a Carolina wolf spider. Or, I mean, the giant wolf spider, whatever. Anyways, how does this lid open? Oh, it's just one of the pullback ones. Okay. Alright. Let's just see if this one will eat. I'm a little bit scared of its speed. I don't know how fast. Uh-oh. My nephew. What a beautiful spider. Oh, so gorgeous. Man. The spider is beautiful. Alright, let me get a mealworm for it. And I'm going to crush its head. Just do this off screen. Because I don't like showing it. And now let's see. See how the spider reacts. Oh! Perfect. I don't know how well that recorded. But it was a perfect little takedown. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that wolfie mama loves it. Alright, now let's see if I can try and... I don't know why I keep putting the lid on this water bottle when I just keep pouring water in. You know, I'm just going to leave the lid off for now. Alright. Now, let's just actually close this top lid. And I'll water through the grating. Because you can also do that. There's a water bowl in there. Although it's also not too bad of an idea to, you know, water, you know, some of the sides. Jeez. What is going on out there? Alright, I guess I'll do the middle one last. This one is the one that I'm a little bit afraid of, though. This one is... Oh my god, my sister's dog won't shut up. Come on, camera. Camera. Focus. Oh, focus. Ah, it doesn't want to focus. It doesn't. Oh, there we go. It was focusing for a second. Come on, focus, you abysmal piece of... Well, shoot. It's hard to show because the camera doesn't want to focus. Oh, there we go. Now it's focusing. This is a Poecilotheria regalis, which, if you knew anything about pokies, you would know that they are very fast, very venomous. Definitely not something I want to get bit by, so I'm going to be very careful. This one's the only one big enough to really give a superworm. Although, I guess the one in here probably could do for a superworm. I should have gotten it as superworm, but I guess I'll just give it more mealworms than superworms. It's fine. Okay, let me take the lid off of this enclosure. I call it an enclosure, but it's like a DIY enclosure. And I was told the spider's probably going to need a rehouse here soon. And man, obviously it's done a huge renovation in this enclosure. This is typically... Oh, whoops, my finger was covering the screen for a second there. This is typically what Poecilotheria species do, is they tend to, like, heavily renovate their enclosure. They, Is that mold? No, that's not mold. Alright. Alright, don't come bolting out now, spider. I'm just trying to clear a lot of this stuff out of the water dish that's going to wick the water up. And, of course, this sphagnum moss doesn't want to get out. And there's still a bunch of dirt that's wanting to stay in the water dish. But you know what? I think that's good enough. Let me just pour some water in there for the spider. And I will give it this superworm to eat. Satisfying. Uh-oh. I didn't expect that water to go back behind the hide. Good thing the spider did not react to it. Or so it seems. Man, it's very hard to do this with one hand. I don't know how Exotics Lair does it. Not that I'm, like, saying his practices are very good or anything like that. Exotic Slayer has been called out before for not being the best keeper. But, I mean, he still has more experience than I do. And he's still probably a better keeper than I am. I know I put a super worm in here. There we go. I was, like, looking for it. I have to set the phone down again. Once again, crushing the head of the super worm first. I hate doing this. They are so gross. I might just have to go and get another super worm for the Psalmopoeus erminia. I'm just going to put it on the surface, on the very top of the cork bark and dirt that has been piled up there. And hopefully the spider will get it. But that's it for the Psalmopoeus, or not Psalmopoeus. What am I saying? Did I just say Psalmopoeus erminia? I mean Poecilotheria regalis. The one in here is a Psalmopoeus erminia. And that's why I'm so excited for it. Now, this next spider, I'm not sure about. This next one, I was told is a mature male. Dang it, glare. The glare on this is terrible. I was told it's a mature male Arizona blonde, but I don't see the boxing glove pedipalps, nor do I see the hooks. So I don't know. I also don't know exactly how to open this enclosure. I was just given it as a gift, and now I'm not sure. It's got like this weird clip on it, and I'm not sure how to open this. There's gotta be a way. How do we do this? How in the world? Okay, I gotta set my phone down. Alright, I figured out how to open it. Basically, it's got this latch that like spins, and this little doohickey down here that clips into camera focus. It's got this little doohickey that clips into here. You pull it out and you turn that, and then you pull excuse me, and then you like lift up and pull, and that's how you do it. I just hope I can put this lid back in place. Oh, I just now noticed this corner, the piece is not right. Huh. Because, see, it's supposed to have this little tab thing sticking out. This side does not have that. I guess it must have broke at some point. That's not good. Hopefully the spider can't get out like that. That makes me a little bit worried. Alright, well, we'll worry about that later. Right now, what I'll worry about is feeding this spider, and then feeding the Psalmopoeus erminia. Let's get this one a decent sized mealworm. I guess that's a decent enough size. I don't know. Cats. Hazel. Okay. See, this is the dangerous part about, dealing with spiders and other pets is cats. I'm gonna have to quickly water this enclosure and then close it up. Don't even think about jumping up, Hazel. Okay. Got it closed and secured. How secure though? I don't know. Alright. I had to quickly close this one up because my niece's cat came out. I wanted to give it a little bit of a better watering since this is bone dry. I guess I'll just do it later on tonight. I'll take that lid off and give it a good watering. But I want to move on to my last spider that I got. Oh, little Hazel. Just got a toy. And then I'm going to have to put all these enclosures up after I get done with this video. Alright. time for the final one, the Somaphus erminia, which is the Venezuelan sun tiger, which should be in here. Man, I'm so sorry about all the crying. My siblings they freak out. Now this enclosure seems like it's pretty moist over in like the corners and stuff like that. So this one should be fine for watering. And man, it's got a deep water dish. I'm gonna pour some water in there, obviously, and drop a few mealworms in there for it. And I need to pick up this statue here. I don't know if I can do that with 2 hands. Hazel, you keep scaring me. I don't want you to try and get the spider. Dang, I can't do this with 2 hands. Here, let me do it with 1 hand. There we go. I think that's a Buddhist statue. Or is it something else? I do not know. It is some kind of statue. And then there's some like fake bones in here. And then the spider is like hiding back there. I can't really... Actually, let me turn on my... Can I turn on my flash? Yeah, there we go. You can see those beautiful orange lines. Beautiful. Alright, let me pour water into the water dish and then try and feed the spider. And then that'll be it for this video. I had to actually stop in the middle of the first recording. Or I accidentally stopped the middle of the first recording. Alright, let's get some mealworms for this guy. Alright. I actually got 2 of them. Crushed their heads. Now let's feed this spider. If I can lift the lid. And I just dropped them near the spider. And if the spider doesn't get them, then I'll just go ahead and take them out. What is the spider doing? Are you doing okay? I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to get a good look at the spider. I don't know. I just need to let these spiders rest now. Alright. Because I had to drive all the way across town to get these spiders. I had to drive so freaking far. Like, it was seriously like 10, 15 mile drive across Las Vegas, which is not fun. Alright. So, I hope you all are having a good Halloween. And I will see you guys later. Bye.